All right, guys, today we are going to be moving on in math to 8-7. So to get to Savvis Realize, you need to go to Google Classroom, click on your waffle, scroll all the way down until you get to Savvis Easy Bridge. Everybody go to Savvis Easy Bridge. Once you're there, you are going to click on our Froggy. Topic 8. Scroll down to lesson 7. Click on visual. Let's watch our video.
What numbers will you add? The numbers being added are 24, 16, 14, and 5. Start by adding the ones. Add in any order. You can use doubles. You can add 4 and 4 first. Why is 4 plus 4 a doubles fact? Because both addends are the same. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 6 plus 5 equals 11. 11 plus 8 equals 19. Or you can make 10. What two numbers are added first this time? You add 6 and 4 first. 6 plus 4 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. 4 plus 5 equals 9. 10 plus 9 equals 19. Then add the tens. There are 5 tens. The sum is 59.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and look at our reteaching and our practice now. So you guys should have your books. If you don't know what your book looks like, it looks like this one. If you don't have your books, you can also access it through Savvis Easy Bridge. So here we have our reteaching. You can add 3 or 4 numbers in any order. Remember to add the ones first. Look for doubles. So you got 14 plus 35 plus 24 equals 73. Now, what do we do first? First, we're going to add up the tens. So to add up the tens, let's look for a doubles fact. We have 4 plus 4, which equals 8. Then add the 5, which gives you 13. We know we need to regroup 13 because it has a 10 in it. So it'll be 1 and then a 3. Now we're going to make a 10. We have the 1 here and then the 3 here. We're going to add the tens. 1 plus 1 equals 2 plus 3 equals 5 plus 2 equals 7. So that was one of them. Okay, here's another one. 13 plus 26 plus 24 plus 12. First, we're gonna, so the rule here that we do is we make a 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Then you can add up 3 plus 2, which gives you 5, which gives you the total of 15. We regroup 15. The 10 goes in the 1 goes in the tens place. And then 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 would give you 7. Or you could just count on. You can add 9 and 3, which gives you 12, and then count on 2, 13, 14. 14 is your total in the ones place. You need to regroup. 5 plus 1 equals 7, plus 2 more equals 9. Okay, now There are many different ways to do this. So what I'm going to do right now actually is I'm going to put you guys, you know what? I'm going to put you guys into breakout rooms today before we move on to our quick check. All right, so if you guys are in class, we are today going to be working in breakout rooms. So the way that we're going to be doing breakout rooms is I'll assign something on Cami, and then one person from your group is going to be the person who shares their screen, okay? So whoever shares their screen is going to be the person who's going to be doing the writing. So right now, let's pretend like we're in a breakout room. I'm going to be the one sharing my screen because I'm already sharing it. And so what we'll do is we'll start with the questions, we'll answer all the questions, and then we'll come back to class. So I'm going to do question 5 for all of us right now. So when you guys are going into your breakout rooms, you're only going to be doing questions 1 through 4. So question number 5. So if I'm the breakout room leader, either I, or not the leader, but the sharer, I can either read the question to you guys, or I can say someone else can read the question. So I might say, okay, Billy, can you read question 5 for us? So Billy will say, okay, writing to explain. Choose 3 numbers from the box and add. So then maybe the whoever's sharing their screen, you know what? Why don't we call them the leader? The leader of the breakout room will say, okay, what 3 numbers should we pick, guys? And so maybe Sally says she wants to pick 27. So I'll go, okay, 27 it is. And then Billy wants to pick 21. And then Harry wants to pick 3. Okay, so we chose our 3 numbers. Now the breakout room leader is going to write it on your paper. Okay, now the breakout room leader might say, okay, guys, what's the first step? And then Sarah might say, okay, well, the first step is to add the ones. Okay, well, we have 3 different ones and the 3 different numbers in the ones place. So let's make a 10. So 7 and 3 equals 10 plus 1 would give you 11, right? So then our breakout room leader might say, okay, well, we have 11. What do we do next? What is step 2? And then Johnny might say, well, we have to regroup because 11 is more than 10. So the breakout room leader is going to say, okay, I'm going to box up one here and then 1 down here. And then they'll say, okay, what do we do next? What is step 3? And then Steve might say, okay, well, we have to add the 10s now. So we have 1, 2, and 2. Well, I know 2 plus 2 equals 4. So if I add 1 more, that would give us 5. Okay, so we've done all 3 steps. So what is our answer? 51. Now it says, tell how you solved the problem. So we technically showed it, but if you wanted to write about it, we could too. So you could say, well, we first chose our numbers 27, 21, and 3. We did step 1, which was add the ones, and we got 11. Step 2, we regrouped because 11 is more than 10. And then step 3 was we added the 10s, and that's how we got our answer 51. Okay, that's what you're doing in your breakout rooms. It's not just one person talking. Everybody is working together in the breakout rooms. You guys are going to all work on the 4 questions up here. So because I did question number 5 with you guys, you do not need to do question number 5. You only need to do these 4 questions. All right? This is what we're doing in breakout rooms, okay? We're working together, we're answering the questions, and we're helping each other out. The leader, all the leader is doing is they're writing it in, and then they might be helping leading the discussion. So make sure that you guys are all helping each other out during breakout rooms. All right. What we're going to do now is we are going to move on to our digital quick check. Now, I'm going to delete that assignment in classwork in maybe a week. So if you want to do it, you can, but you do not need to turn that in. You do not need to turn it in. It's just work that we do in class together. All right, I'm going to assign your digital quick check. Feel free to do it as I'm doing it. You guys can do your quick check while I'm working on the quick check. That is totally fine. So open up your digital quick check and you can do it along with me.
Add.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it bigger so that I can actually see what I'm writing. 23 plus 13 plus 6. So in our breakout rooms, you guys told me to first add the doubles. 3 plus 3 equals 6, and then add the last 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. Now I know that if we have 10 or more, we need to regroup. So the 1 in the tens place needs to go in the tens place, and the 2 in the ones place needs to go in the ones place. Now I need to add up. Well, I know 1 plus 1 equals 2. So 2 plus 2 is going to give you 4. So we're going to drop down that 4, and my answer is going to be 42. You guys are more than welcome to write it down as I'm doing it. You guys can follow along with me. Question number 2. We've got 39 plus 11 plus 17. I want to make a 10. So I know that 9 and 1 make a 10. And then I'm just going to add the 7. And 10 plus 7 is going to give you 17. Okay, so let's go ahead and regroup now. So we have to regroup. The 1 is going to be in the tens place. The 7 is going to be in the ones place. Now let's add up these numbers. Well, I know that 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And I know that 3 plus 3 is a doubles fact. So 3 plus 3 would give you 6. So let's drop that down. Another thing that I taught you guys at the beginning of the year was how to do touch math. So you would put one circle, like one touch for 1, 3 touches for 3, then 1 touches for the ones, right? And so we would count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That does get a little, that does need getting used to, but it does help once you guys know it, if you want to do it that way. So our total is going to be 67.
Add.
Next one we've got is 35. Now we have 4 numbers. Plus 48. Plus 10. Plus 5. So remember, in our breakout rooms, we don't want to just know the answer. Oh, the number is this. We want you guys to actually work on it together. So whoever the breakout room leader is, they need to be asking for the steps so that everyone knows what to do and how to do it. If you just blurt out the answers, that's not going to help anyone with the learning. So let's go ahead and do the doubles first. We got 5 plus 5, which equals 10. And then 8 plus 0, which gives you 8. And 10 plus 8 equals 18. Now we do need to regroup. So the 1 goes over here in the tens place, and the 8 goes down here for the ones place, because that's what we have left over in our ones. And then we're going to add up these numbers. Let me see if I can actually do this in a different color. So we have 1, 1, 2, 3. For 4, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1. And then you just count them up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 equals 9. If that's a hard way to do it, you can always just count on. So we know 3 plus 4 is a near doubles fact, which gives you 7. Count on 8, count on 9. So your answer would be 98. Okay, 2 more questions, guys. Okay, this time I'm going to just zoom in so we can do it right on here. So the first one we have is 6 plus 4, which gives us a 10. And then 2 plus 5 gives us a 7. So 10 plus 7 equals 17. What is step 2, guys? So whoever's sorry, I keep saying morning leader, the breakout room leader, they need to make sure that they're writing all of this down. They're not just bubbling in the right answer. They need to actually be writing these steps down so that people can see them visually. So we need to regroup the 1 in the tens place, drop down the 7 in the ones place because that's what we have left over. And then you're going to add. So we have 1 plus 1, which equals 2. 2 plus 3, which gives you 5. And then 5 plus 2, which gives you 7. Oops, 2. Remember, if we're doing that touch math that I showed you guys, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer is 77. And then we have one more.
Add
21 plus 7 plus 5. So let's add the biggest number with the smallest number. Because there's no near doubles, there's no doubles, there's no way to get to 10. So I got 8. And then now I'm going to count on with 5. So I know that to get to 10, I need 2 more. And then if I take away 2 from 5, then I have 3. So then 10 plus 3 would be 13. If that's too confusing to do in your head, you can count on. Say 8 and then count on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So say 8, put up 5 fingers and then count on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So our answer is 13. We do need to regroup. The 3 goes in the ones place. The 1 goes in the tens place. Okay, and then we can count on this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another way that you can do it is you can say, well, 2 plus 2 is a doubles. And then I can add up these ones, and 4 plus 2 gives you 6. So your answer should be 63. Let's go ahead and check if our answers are correct. Yay. So that is how I want you guys to be working in breakout rooms. Okay. I want us to try and utilize breakout rooms more often in class. So we are going to try and do that a little more often. This is going to be the rest of your schedule for today. So after that, I'm actually going to delete this quick check now. At 12 o'clock, I need my ELD students to come back. If you're not an ELD student, you're going to do read theory for 10 minutes and then work on any other online resources in our online resources on our website. Then we get a screen break, and then everyone is going to return because we're going to be moving on to social studies now. We've done science. We're going to go back to social studies. We're going to start in lesson 1. So at 12:45, I need all students to return. And then at the end of the day, you guys can work on your art contest. I know I switch it up, but it's up to you guys which one you want to do first. And then don't forget to read for 20 minutes at the end of the day. All right. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask them now. If not, I will see you guys either at 12 o'clock for my ELD students or 12:45 for history.